Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. This is going to be odds and ends number 68. We're going to take a closer look at some cars that was featured in Show and Tell number 151. First up on the turntable right here, we have the Hot Wheels version of the K.I.T.T Industries 2000, which debuted, the casting debuted in 2012 new models. It was designed, well, the casting was designed by Brendan Vatuski. On the left, we have the Replica Entertainment 2017 version from the main line. And on the right, we have, no, I'm wrong. The main line version is the from 2012. It's the 2012 new model. 2012 new models version on the left, and on the right we have the Replica Entertainment version for 2017, which is the premium version. Notice the difference between the wheels on the earlier one from 2012 and the 2017 version has the more accurate wheels. Even the I think the light, well, it's not really a light. It's just I think it's some kind of glass sticker on the plastic. That's supposed to be light sensor. It's even better done on the right one. Of course, it's premium. They had 5 years to really work on it. You can't even tell they got headlights, because I think that's how the real car was. Tail lights had this blacked out effect. And one thing that's missing from this casting altogether, I could swear there are headlights in K.I.T.'s nose that can be seen, like driving lights. That may have came later on the last season too. And speaking of the last season, we have a car that we're gonna do that's pretty much is that. We got the sorry about that. We have this, it's Hot Wheels screen time version of the K.I.T.T Super Pursuit mode model. This was a feature that was done during the last season of Knight Rider. Kind of like a gimmick. They did something else too, which is kind of silly. This is really impossible. They made it so K.I.T.T wasn't convertible too. So it was already a T-top. So how can it, they did all types of things. It was science fiction, so. And this is the mainline version that just came. Let me talk about it. The casting actually debuted in Hot Wheels Entertainment 2014, designed by Brendan Vatuski again. This is the 2022 HW Screen Time version in mainline, but I have the HW Entertainment version and premium for 2014. That's on the right. And as you can see, some slight differences. You can see that gray, which I think is more accurate to the way the car was when the car, I guess, went into that mode. And even this light bar looks a little better than the ones I just showed. So even the rear lights look a little better. So after a while, they find a way to do things to make the castings better. And this is a separate casting, so still on the lookout for this car, which is K.I.T.'s. Really was, and the TV show was made before K.I.T., of course, but in real life, I think, I want to say the second season, they came up with that concept, and it's it first in the first encounter, it looked just like K.I.T., which is voiced by a different actor, but when it came back, I think for the third season, I think that's when they changed the light bar. It had a yellow light bar, and it had like a gray two-tone on the bottom. So just to make them different. Next, let's get into these ultra hots. We have a Hot Wheels Ultra Hots. This one is the 71 Plymouth GTX. And it's in, excuse me, it's in Metal Flake green? No, Spectra Flame. So this is actually Spectra Flame paint, which is usually reserved for super treasure hunts these days. But they put it in the Ultra Hot. So the casting actually debuted in 2001, first editions, designed by Phil Rowman. We have, of course, I just said, the 2022 Ultra Hots version of Special Flame, uh, apple green. But this here is the regular main line version from 2009 Muscle Mania, and it's in Metal Flake purple. And yes, they did do the tail lights on the Ultra Hots. Yes, I should put it. But I think those graphics kind of take away from the actual car. So I only got two of these new Ultra Hots for this year. You know, all of them had tail lights and headlights, and I was tempted to pick them up just for that reason. Because it does look good with the tail lights and headlights. The paint don't look bad. A lot of people, I guess, are turned off of the graphics on the side. This one is not that bad. Guess they were trying to bring back the 80s type nostalgia. And this bad boy is just the main line. Pretty cool car though. The other Ultra Hot I picked up was the 87 Buick Regal GNX. And I think this is the new casting, which I think we only use for the Fast and Furious. Yeah, the old one had the front piece that came off. And like I said, 87 Buick Regal GNX debuted in Fast and Furious Motor City Muscle 2020. This casting, the updated casting, was designed by Mark Jones. This is the HW Ultra Hots version 2022 in Spectra Flame Deep Red. Look like a brown to me, but I guess it is. Some nice paint jobs once you get them out. I don't like the wheels on this, but like I said, they're trying to bring back that 80s nostalgia, 80s, 90s, early 90s, I guess, or mid 90s of Ultra Hots. Tail lights look good too. This is a good foundation for a custom. I already did your heavy lifting for you. Next, let's scoot over to the premium. And the first thing we're gonna do, we got a Nascar Authentics. You got Cal Larson, number 5 on here, and this is a replica of the car he won the Pennzoil 400 with in 2021. Well, of course, you see it's a 2022 Wave 1, and that's just the cars on the other side. And even though this says Chase piece, I was told it's supposed to say Liquid Chase, and on the packaging, and it don't. It just say race version. So I used to think that's what it meant, but even though for some reason these look extra shiny. Yeah, this car or tomorrow or whatever that they use for NASCAR. So it's not a real Chevy Camaro. It's just they contoured the frame to look as much like a Chevy Camaro as they could. Should say the body and not the frame. The frame is under the car. Should say contoured the body to look like a Camaro. So that's pretty cool. If you collect them, you collect them. If you don't, you don't. That's the way these NASCAR things go. And one thing I like about NASCAR Authentics, you always get like a little card, a magnet, or a sticker in there. Or you, if you're lucky, you get the, I think, Diecast metal hood like piece, and enlarged one. Next, we're gonna go to this Kings of Crunch, which is a 1987 GMC Sierra Classic. It's supposed to be I think I heard of this monster truck. It's called Kodiak. I think it used to go up against Bigfoot back in the day. Of course, they do different generational versions of these trucks after the years. One reason why I want this one because I like them white wheels. Talking about the wheels. These are tires. A lot of people say wheels and tires and get them mixed up. But these are wheels. Sometimes called mags, or when people call them rims. But those are wheels. These are tires. Man, it's got super monster tires on it. And I have I think this is the Chevy. I think it's closer to the generation of what this is. You know, it is. I think this bad boy is 87, and this is like a 76 or something like that. The white one. And that's an M2 on the right. From that Duralast 2-pack from AutoZone, the exclusive. I think that came out in 2020 or 2021. Whatever. I can't remember. And I got the Auto World, which is a closer year to this. It's a Chevy too. This is the regular version. I think it's kind of closer to what this is. So you can see just how beefy this bad boy is. And if you collect the Kings of Crunch, this is what they have for this series. It is a 2021, and it was marked down at Target. I think they paid like $6.99 for them on the regular. I think they were letting this one go. No, I think it was $5.99. Might have been $6.99. I'm not sure. Let's see right here. Yeah, regular is $6.99 for the Greenlight Kings of Crunch. They were letting this go for $4.89. So should have got two, but they ain't have nothing in variety, and I already have a Chevrolet one that I think is an earlier model truck, and I have a Ford, which of course is Bigfoot. So they don't have any Dodge. I want a Dodge or a Toyota one. So that's pretty much it, man. That's odds and ends number 68. Not gonna lie, I haven't really been out there on the pegs like that. Last time I went to Target, I was very disappointed. So I should have probably went because it was the beginning of the week, but I was so tired from work. Then we had a storm come down one of those days that I wanted to go. And I was headed to the house. I just wanted to go in to the house after work. I didn't feel like stopping. So I had some time off this week, so I'm going to try to get on the pegs and do a little something. Plus, I have to do some sleuth work and find out what have I done with a couple of models that I misplaced. And basically probably do some things around us, my place, and do some visiting with some relatives for a change. But other than that, man, you know, the model here show a little love for the Diecast. Like I always say, this is not the best Diecast channel. It's not the worst either. The model is to show a little love for the Diecast. I want to thank the subscribers for always tuning in and holding me down. And as far as people who come across this channel, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button, hit the like button, and check out some of the other videos. I do different kinds of content. I do peg hunt videos. I do stuff I take out from my collection. This odds and ends is stuff that I take out the packaging, But the videos that I do when I show what I first got in the packaging, I call those show and tell. So then I do showcases. That's when I take stuff out of the collection. I do challenges from from other channels. I just try to, mix it up a little bit. And I have apples and oranges where I try to compare castings from the collection, and I just try to, live by the model, show a little love for the diecast. Peace and blessings. Until the next time.